Hello everyone, my name is Ace. I used to be an officer in a hardcore raiding guild, and this video is part of my complete beginner's guide to WoW Hardcore. So our video today is actually going to be about the social and community aspect of hardcore, because WoW Hardcore is a very social and community driven game. So let me minimize my camera, because I do want to show you some things here in game. We can just do it like this. And let me open my notes. So the first things I want to talk about is there are different channels in WoW Classic. If you played WoW Classic before, you might know this, but if not, this is going to be very useful to know because it doesn't come intuitive. So there are different channels that you have to join manually in order to be part of them, and a lot of the communication on the server happens on these channels. So one of the first things you want to do, therefore, is just you're gonna press enter to just open the command bar, and you're gonna write join, and then the first channel I would recommend is world. So you just write /join, then you use the space and then world, and that will let you join the world channel. So the world channel is the general service channel that everyone on the server from your faction, so if you're Alliance, if you're Horde, can see what's going on. Then the next thing is you're going to join the LFG channel, the looking for group channel. So you're going to do that by writing /join space and then LFG. That's it. You don't have to write it out. That's the channel where usually everyone from your faction on the server maybe advertises their dungeon groups. If there are pack raids happening, they might be advertised there, stuff like that. Then the next thing that you can do is write /join hardcore devs, all like join and then space and then hardcore devs all together. By doing that, you join a channel where the devs that happen on your server for your faction will automatically be announced, and you can then see them. But there is an extra thing that you actually have to do, which also doesn't come intuitive, which is you got to open your settings, and there you're just gonna search for dev, and that will open the interface options hardcore dev announcements. That means that which announcement actually gets shown in the chat. I would recommend to show all devs, because it can also help you gain some awareness throughout time about difficult zones and what type of mobs people die to. And then the other one, hardcore death alerts, I prefer to have that just for guildies, but if you want to see everyone that dies as a notification on your screen, then you would choose for everyone. If you want no one to show up, you would choose that, and then if you want guildies to show up, you would choose guild death. Yeah, so this is useful on one hand to learn more about where like dangerous enemies are, which zones maybe people die in, to which mobs they die, but also to just like keep in touch with the people of your guild or people that you run dungeons with, that you befriended in game, to kind of like see if their characters die, or if you gotta like reach out to them and, you know, write an F in the chat. So if someone dies that you know, write an F in the chat. Join a guild. I would definitely recommend to join a guild. There are a lot of leveling guilds, there are self-found guilds, there are raiding guilds. So if you're new to the game, I would recommend either a self-found guild if you play self-found, want to have more input in that sense, or a normal leveling guild if you just want to connect with people, get some beginner tips, have some people to run like quests with or dungeons with. I would definitely recommend that. And you either maybe get invited to join guilds automatically while just playing, or you can also write, for example, in the world channel that you just joined, you can also write, hey, I'm looking for a friendly leveling guild. Please let me know if you accept people to your guild, something like that, you know. Another useful thing regarding the chat, you write /1, you're gonna write in the zone chat that you're in. So let's say you want to do some questing that you want to group up with someone and you're in Elven Forest, you just write /1 and you can write, hey, I'm looking for someone to do this quest with, and everyone in the zone can see your message. If you're in one of the capital cities, you can also write, you can write /2. That will let you write in the trade chat where you can advertise, anything related to trading, basically. Another thing besides guilds is because in hardcore people will die. So even if you're in a guild, there won't always be people that are the same level as you in your guild. So if you need someone to group up with, and in hardcore the dungeons are limited to a certain level range so that people can't cheat by having a level 60 boost them. So you need people in your level range to run dungeons with, for example. That's why I would recommend that you always add people in your level range that you maybe did a quest with and like to your friends list. Make a little note for yourself, questing in an Ashen Vale or whatever. And then, you know, you can reach out to them and they're going to be more or less likely like in a similar range than you. Another thing is you're going to have a lot of downtime while playing. So let's say you have Griffin Arise, you have long walking times. You know, you can use them to just socialize a little bit and, you know, check your friends list that I just mentioned, write maybe a little grats to someone if they just reached a certain like level that they weren't before, you know, write maybe a hi in the guild chat, or, you know, if you're not very social but you want to like, you know, put yourself a little bit out there, you can write like F's in the guild chat if someone dies, you can write welcome if someone else joins the guild, you can write hi when you enter and good night when you go to bed, you know, and that will already make a difference and, you know, make people remember your name. And yeah, the last important thing is basically unspoken rules. I'm gonna speak them out now. Don't grief people. Don't steal mobs. Only need on things that you need. If you need it on something, don't sell it on the auction house. Use it for yourself. And don't endanger other players. Another thing I would add is communicate if you don't know something. Like, one of the most dangerous things is pretending that you know the dungeon, but you actually don't, and you're gonna make a mistake. So if you don't know a dungeon well, just tell the people, hey, I'm new to this. Can you tell me a little bit of the mechanics? Or just so you know, I'm new to this. Let's take it a little bit more slow. I would say that's the main things in terms of like social etiquette and yeah, just enjoying the social part of the game. I hope this was helpful. I think some of these things are maybe new to some players, maybe for more hardcore veterans, they're a little bit more common knowledge, but yeah, that's basically what I would go with. So this is my take on the social and community aspect in hardcore WoW. If you think I forgot anything and that you would like to add to the list, let me know in the comments. If you think this was helpful, if you're a new player, or if you were thinking of getting into hardcore, let me know how you feel about this video and what else would you like to see. I'm going to make more guides like this about other topics in the future, so stay tuned and yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you want to see more of my content or my live streams. Have a great day. Bye bye.